Let's do this.
We've been waiting for a long time. Yes, we've been waiting for a long, long time. We've been waiting for a long time. But we ain't gonna wait no more. We're getting ready to rock and roll. We're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. What is the reason everybody should be shaking in the house tonight? And you should grab your favorite lady and promise her you'll do it right. Tell that Jack to jump back and give you a shot at some booze. So you can find a piece of calm down, but bump and rock and roll, rhythm and blues. Cause the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. I know that everybody when they hear the music, they'll be doing it on the floor. Up and down and turn around and tell the band to play some more. For tonight you can dance and romance and do anything you feel like doing. But don't lose the pride cause you know what I like. And tonight we out to do it. Because the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Oh yeah. Well, there's a reason everybody should be shaking in the house tonight. And you should grab your favorite lady and promise her you do it right. Tell back Jack to jump back and give you a shot of some booze. So you can vibe to some soft down, butt, bump, and rock and roll rhythm and blues.
Woo!
Because the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Yeah. The boys are back in town.
Oh yeah.
And when the boys are back, they go through the run.
But guess what? That's not all. That's not all. Oh yeah.
It's astounding.
Oh, it
Time
is.
fleeting.
Yes.
Madness takes its toll. But listen closely.
Not for very much longer.
I've got to keep control.
No, whoa. Hold on. No. We're not starting the show. With that. Maybe end the show. Hello, everybody. What's up, my friends? What is up? Hello, everybody. TJ. Skint, how are you, my friend? Werewolf, good to see you. Hot Rod. What's up, brother? How are you? Hello, Marco. Troy. DJ. What's up, my friend? Seeker of the Matrix. The one and only Seeker of the Matrix. Hello there to you, mindless shark. Hello there. Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. We are T-minus. Now, I guess technically 6 days away from the latest Transformer movie, Transformers Rise of the Beast. I don't know if you see, I have a poll going on up there. I got, what? 96%. I got some people voting. There's, 25 votes on there. I want to see who's excited. Who is not really excited? That's interesting. There are some people that are not excited for Transformers Rise of the Beast. That is very interesting. Have you collected the what? Rise of the Beast, Voyager, Optimus Prime? I have not gotten those yet. No. Not yet. Plan on it, but haven't found it yet. It's an honor to be a subscriber. Wow, thank you, Troy. That's nice of you to say. Guess who just graduated yesterday? I'm not drink. I'm drinking so people don't bitch, because people have a tendency, they like to bitch when I'm drinking soda. They're like, "Oh, doesn't you know there's a lot of sugar?" And then I drink diet soda. There's not sugar, but I'm drinking diet green tea today. So wanted a little something different. A little something different. But congratulations to you, DJ Andrew. Andrew, hello, my friend Skint. I know I've missed them as well. I've missed them as well. But we're gonna have a great time. We're gonna have a great time today. Vega, hello. Hey Paul, do you have a favorite Pokemon? No, never played Pokemon. Never got into it. I know like 3 of them. I know there's like a Charmonster, um, and a Pikachu. That's what I know. That's what I know. Hello, my little bluey former. Hello, hello. How are you? Why does it sound like my phone is vibrating? Oh, okay. Kelly is going out to a concert tonight with her sister, so I was telling them to have a good time. I haven't been on these streams in like a year or so. You know what? Steve? Um, there haven't been a lot of them. Like life has been really crazy. Things have been really busy for me outside of the YouTube sphere. So I haven't actually done a lot of them, but I want to try and change that. Have I gotten into Power Rangers? Hey, wait, what? Have you gotten into Power Rangers when I was what? I was into them. I tell people this all the time. When the original Power Rangers not cartoon show aired in the 90s, I used to watch half of it. So the story always was, um, when my sister and I were growing up, we used to walk to school. It was close enough to our house that we could walk to school, and our school started at 8:05 every day. 8:05 was when the bell rang. Had to be your butts had to be in the seat, and we were close enough that we left our house at 7:45 every day, to get to school. Like I said, it was only about a 15-20 minute walk. Got there, did the school thing. Power Rangers every day came on my local station at 7:30 every day. So we would watch from 7:30 to roughly the first commercial, which was at about the 7:45 mark, which was when we left. So I used to watch a lot of Power Rangers, but only the first 15 minutes of it or so. It's kind of funny. I get it. Everyone has been busy, especially other people. Well, thank you so much. Werewolf, Paul. Whatever happened to that Disney lamp? Did you get it? I did get it. I did get it. That was I got that back in January. Now that I think about it, an absolutely incredible thing. Let me see if I can scroll back. I got a picture um, of it where I mean I got several pictures of it, but I want to show the day that I got it. The day that I got it. Um, oh wait, no, that's when I put it up there. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, so that's that. Now that I'm going back in time, in my camera, going back through the time in my camera rolls. Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. So here is the lamp that I was working very hard to try to get my hands on. Absolutely love it. You can see the the Eye of Agamotto there in the background. So that was amazing. That was amazing. That was a very special day. Very special day. Army Mike, my good friend, my good friend. How are you? How are you, good man, good man? The Army Mike. Your phone's brightness is high. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I didn't really. Is it really that high? I mean, it adjusts. Um, but no, yeah, I guess it was all the way up. So, I mean, does it really matter that much? Oh, I guess it adjusts. I guess so. Um, but yeah, super awesome day. Super awesome day that was. Have you seen Picard season 3? Yes, I have. I absolutely loved season 3 of Picard. Season 2 was okay. I hate being retired. It's like I'm like it's interesting. It's like when you graduate high school, you hate it, right? But you wish you could go back in time. But season 3 of Picard, I was a real big fan of. I loved everything about it. Big Star Trek fan, and I really thought that they did a real good job with it. I was really impressed. Have you ever finished the episodes? No, I didn't, DJ. I'm playing a video game while watching this. All right, Skint, that's fine. On release day, yeah, Kelly and I have tickets to go Friday night. I work Friday, and she works Friday. Both of us will all be off around like 5-ish, I think. Well, she'll be off at 4:30. I think I'm off at like 3 or something like that day. But the we have tickets for like 7 o'clock. I think the 7 o'clock show. I didn't mind high school. High school is fine. Are you going to see the next Indiana Jones movie? Absolutely, Troy. There's so many real good movies that are coming out like this month. I don't know how well Little Mermaid. I'm a big Disney fan, as you guys know. I'm hearing a lot of good stuff about the new live-action Little Mermaid movie. Probably wait till that comes out on Disney Plus before I watch that. I don't feel like going and buying it. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That's a thing. Next week we have Transformers: Rise of the Beast. I think the week after that is like Indiana Jones. A lot of real good stuff. I'm really excited about the Indiana Jones movie. I don't want to get too excited about it because I don't want to get let down. But I'm definitely happy that it's coming back. Which film do you think will highly succeed this month? I think Flash is another one that I'm really excited about. Flash is getting a lot of really good reviews right now. That's encouraging. I know the whole situation with Ezra Miller is really kind of putting a lot of people off to it. I don't know. Ultimately, oh, look at that. 32 people in here. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. I really appreciate it. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button. I see 32 people in here. I only see 17 likes. But I appreciate you guys here. You guys are amazing. So I think Flash, I think a lot of people are going to end up liking Flash, but I don't think that, I think people are going to see it, but maybe not admit to seeing it, kind of thing, because they don't want to show support to Ezra Miller, which, it is what it is, kind of thing. Robert Downey Jr. had a very troubled past as well. So I don't know. Don't know if you saw my post on Discord, but I finally watched Smokey and the Bandit and really enjoyed it. I'm gonna be honest with you, Andrew. I don't think that I have. I'm aware. I think I've seen parts of Smokey and the Bandit. I don't think I've ever watched like a whole movie of it. So I'm sorry. And I give people like Adam grief because what is the one that Ghostbusters? He's never seen Ghostbusters. So I think Kelly and I are gonna hello Wanda Magnus. I believe that Kelly and I have both agreed that we were probably gonna wait for Disney Plus to watch Little Mermaid. I have heard decent things about it. I just don't I don't think that I want to spend money to go see it. And I definitely know that Kelly's not really interested in it. I see you said hi. I see you said hi. So I don't really think that like either of us have an interest to go and see and spend the money and see it, but we'll definitely see it. Little Mermaid is one of Kelly's favorite Disney movies. So we'll see. But I managed to get her to agree to go see Transformers: Rise of the Beast with me. So I feel like that's a step in the right direction. I went to Target a few days ago. A lot of Transformers that I needed. But, oh, that's her. Hide them and go back later. I don't. I mean, I don't mind seeing the Little Mermaid remake. I just, like I said, I don't want to pay to go see it. I haven't seen the Super Mario Brothers movie. That's another one that, Kelly, we need to. At some point in time, we need to watch the Super Mario Brothers movie. But I also have to sit her down. She's not seen the Bumblebee movie yet. She vaguely remembers seeing parts of the original Transformer movies with Shia LaBeouf. But I don't think she really. Her ex wanted to see it, not so much her. So I'm going to sit her down and make her watch the Bumblebee movie, and then we'll be able to go into Rise of the Beasts. Hide them so that Target team members have more work to do. Yes. I did say that. I'll admit some of the live action remakes were good. Some of them were okay. But to me, I felt like they were really kind of pointless to do. Beauty and the Beast was basically the same movie as it was the cartoon. Aladdin was basically the same movie as the cartoon. What else? Lion King, same thing as the cartoon. I did like Pete's Dragon. That one I enjoyed because it was a slightly different story, which I appreciated. Kelly has told me that the live action Cinderella movie was actually really good. I haven't seen it, but she said that was really good. Yo, the live action remakes suck. Okay. Hey, Optibotimus, what if there was an animated Pokemon movie by Warner's Animation Group starring Danny Putty as Pikachu? I don't know anything that you just said. I don't understand at all. Anyway, I got nothing. Yeah. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Yeah, Darkness. I know that it's out on digital. That's why, Kelly, we gotta sit down. We need to watch the Super Mario Brother movie. Don't. Jungle Book. Sorry. The live action Jungle Book was actually good too. I did like that one as well. So there's a few, a few that I like. So many more I disliked than liked. So we'll see. We'll see. I would also like to mention that somebody messaged me earlier today, I saw it on the Optibotimus Plus Discord. If you guys aren't a member of that, you should become a channel member and get access to the Optibotimus Plus Discord, where we have a lot of fun. Huge shout out to Andrew, to Skint, to Stacy, Fire Truck as well. Oh, there's little heart things. That's what is happening? What are those little? I see those little heart things. What are those? I see like little heart things going up the chat. That's kind of cool. It just caught my eye. But huge shout out to those guys who've really helped keep it going during my little bit of hiatus and such. Huge shout out to you guys. Very much appreciated. But the Optibotimus Discord, somebody posted some of the upcoming Steak Juice Ernest Superstar. And it is rumored, I would just like to say, the most exciting thing that I have seen to leak and come out about what might be like being remade, the fact that we might be getting Rock Lords again. What? Rock Lords? For those of you that don't know, the Rock Lords were part of the GoBots and was a whole separate kind of thing. Like they had like a crossover and stuff, but they were like their own little thing. And there were rocks that transformed. And I got a bunch of them. And I love me the Rock Lords. I think that they're super fun. I don't know why I like them so much. The little animated movie that they did was actually pretty fun. But I got a soft spot for the Rock Lords. I remember me and Adam were talking. Not Adham. Adam Goldberg. Me and him were talking one day, and he's really been trying to push to do a GoBots movie for a while. Like he sent me like a preliminary script and everything of it, and I was like, wow, that actually sounds really cool. Don't know if that'll ever happen. But he's now doing the Muppet Mayhem show on Disney Plus, which is superb, absolutely fantastic. If you guys have not seen it, check it out. It's actually really, really good. But he and I were sitting there talking about GoBots and how you can really kind of incorporate that into like the Transformers universe, especially since like Hasbro now owns them. That you had Gobotron, which was an offshoot of Cybertron, where all of them lived and everything, but then like some of them left to start their own thing called Gobotron, and you had all the stuff that happened with it. The Rock Lords were like a separate little thing, and I remember talking with Adam about how both of us kind of grew up. He's a little bit older than me. He's like a year older than me, but I remember that we grew up at a time where GoBots were actually the cheaper alternative. So you would get a GoBot and you would pretend that it's a Transformer and you would do your own thing with it. And I don't know why I really like the Rock Lords. I still have them. I still display them to this day. But I'm excited about GoBots. I don't remember what else was on this list. Let me head on over to the Discord. Heading on over there to the Discord. I'm going to pull up the picture because we're going to look and see. So what else do we got? We have Legacy Universe Deluxe G1 Optimus Prime. Okay. Oh, this was the other thing that was excited about. Okay. So Voyager class Cyber like Vector Prime, that would be cool. Getting an updated Vector Prime would be really, really cool. Armada, what? Galvatron? Okay, cool. This is the one that like really got me excited. Origins, Transformers Origins, Wheeljack. Pablo. himself coming to us. That could be potentially game changer. I love that. I mean, I actually did recently find the Jazz. So I got Jazz, which I'm excited about. I got to get the video for that up. But like the Origins Bumblebee, Jazz, these are great looking toys. I never in my life would have thought that we would get those weird alt version vehicle or alt mode transformers that still transformed into robot modes that still looked like they had car parts and stuff. It was really weird. But we're going to be getting a Wheeljack? That's incredible. And it's a Voyager. Which, absolutely love it. Absolutely freaking flap and love it. What else we got? What? Deluxe rack? I don't know what that is. Boulder Crash? Oh, yeah. See, so Rock. Yeah. What? Magnus? I don't know what that is. That's not one of the Rock Lord names, but I mean, it's like Boulder Crash. I wonder if that's just the names of it, but it says Core Rock. Core Rock. So that just, I don't know. I'm super excited about it. And we got San Diego Comic-Con coming up in about a month. So maybe we'll get some of that. I want the Derek G DJD. What DJD? What is that? What is DJD? Pipe cleaners? Do it. By the way, Paul, Wheeljack in the 3-pack, when I transform the doors, I'm scared that I'm going to break them off the figure. I don't think it's that bad. Chris Pratt sounds like Mario. I mean, like I have heard good things about his portrayal of it, so I'm not going to be bothered by that. But it's like, again, I remember back when people complained about Michael Keaton being Batman. I remember that quite well. He turned out pretty good. I am excited. Next week, I will, for those of you that are 1/6 scale fans, I know they're older figures, but Big Bad Toy Store just got theirs in. I'm going to be getting the Batman Forever Batman and Robin. Kelly was teasing me because I'm probably not going to keep Batman. Bought it because I want to do the review. But I like Michael Keaton. I don't need a whole bunch of different Batmans. Like, I don't have Ben Affleck Batman in my collection. But especially since I feel like Batman Returns, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin, they're all in the same universe. The actors changed. So probably not going to keep the Val Kilmer version of Batman. And Kelly's like, oh my God, you can't get rid of Val Kilmer and Chris O'Donnell, Batman and Robin. I'm like, yeah, but Chris O'Donnell was also Robin for George Clooney. So I'm probably going to keep Robin, put him with my Michael Keaton Batman. Let's see, Comic-Con going to be insane. Very excited about it. Very, very interesting things there. This is going to be a very different San Diego Comic-Con. One of the biggest for the past 20 years. One of the biggest, talking about Hot Toys, draws and footprints, really, because it's kind of like in the middle. Very large. It's a tower. People, it's like a beacon for people. Sideshow Collectibles is not going to be there. And that is huge. It really is huge. And I do not know specifically why, but for them to not go, yes, it's expensive. Prices are going up. They have to ship things in, which is not really far. People say, like, oh, it's too expensive. They're based in Thousand Oaks, California, which is maybe a 2.5, 3 hour drive. Well, about 3 hour drive. A 3 hour drive to San Diego, roughly. Now, granted, they're using big trucks, so it might take like 4 hours or something like that. 4 or 5 hours. Let's say 5 hours. but it's cheaper than shipping stuff around, which a lot of people ship things by freight and plane or all that kind of stuff. But the fact that Sideshow is not going to be there, to me, as a layman looking at this, suggests to me that they're in some kind of trouble as a company. Because San Diego Comic-Con is the biggest thing for any company in the collectible universe. Now, they typically don't sell things there, but the amount of traffic that they generate when literally thousands, tens of thousands of people walk past their booth every day. They see the QR codes. They have the little booth girls that hand out things to get you to sign up for things, to get you sign up for their newsletter. The amount of traffic and amount of money that they generate for their website based on that appearance. And that's when we see a lot of brand new Hot Toy figures, a lot of collectibles, things like that. The fact that they're not going to be there is very telling to me. And I don't know, like I said, it's all speculation on my part. But the fact that they're not going to be there says a lot to me. And when you look at other things that are happening, the fact that they've recently changed their rewards program where you don't get to keep them and they expire, that says something to me. The fact that they're not giving out a lot of coupon codes like they used to do all the time, that says something to me. It just, like, the writing on the wall for me is that they are struggling as a company. So hopefully it's not going to be too terribly bad for them. I don't want to, like, I still have a lot of good friends that work over there, and I hope everything works out for them. But their little PR statement about how, like, costs are too much and stuff, that's garbage. Smaller companies still make the trek. Yeah, they're not going to be there. They're not going to be there, Darkness. And truthfully, I've known that they were not going to be there since probably January. A lot of people that I know were talking back and forth and saying a bunch of stuff, and they were saying that they're looking at where their booths are, and they were saying that the Sideshow booth has not been assigned yet, and I forgot who is taking it over. But they were saying that, like, the layout and stuff wasn't done. And that, I was like, oh my God, that's quite interesting. But it's going to be a whole different look there. That's for sure. Do you think we'll get a Dark of the Moon DevCon? Probably not. I mean, if it happens, that'd be cool, but I doubt it. Hello, Serena. Hello. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Josh, what's up, my friend? Channel member Josh. Cheers to you. Cheers to you. Excited for Rise of the Beast? I'm there with you. You've recently discovered Instacart. Stay away from that kind of stuff. It gets very expensive. Can the Dark of the Moon wheeljack? Yes, he can. Door dashing. I just door dashed tonight. Food. I was going to get home late from work, and could not get home in time to make myself dinner, so I just door dashed me some Indian food. What do I think about Mutant Mayhem? There's a lot of personality in it. I'm not a fan of that animation style. That animation style is kind of copying, like, the Across the Spider-Verse sort of thing, Into the Spider-Verse, the whole Miles Morales Spider-Man. I don't like that jerky kind of animation. I know that it's meant to replicate kind of like a comic strip. I don't like it. Excuse me. Not a fan of that style of animation. I know that it's fairly popular right now, but there's a lot of personality in the story that I've heard and the dialogue and stuff. And I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. I love Ninja Turtles. You guys know it. Just not overly excited about the animation. So we'll see. You've already ordered from it twice. I'm just saying it gets to be a lot more expensive. Do you think we'll get an updated Dark of the Moon Wheeljack? Maybe. The fact that they did Jolt suggests that they might do Q or Wheeljack. Who knows? Who knows? I wouldn't mind it. I mean, the original Dark of the Moon toy I still have. Still a good toy. Still really enjoy it. Even though it's now like fairly old by today's standards. One thing that always kind of, when you have limited space like I do now, I always like trying to make sure that I have the most recent version, updated version of a look of a character. So it's definitely Emma's watching her pregnant self. Is that Flower by Teddy Ruxpin? No, that is Figaro. I forgot what I was gonna say. I need a studio series, The Last Night Megatron. That'd be cool. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I want a studio series Onslaught. You have said it before, and you will say it again. Second T. That is going to make me have to pee. Hearts for Emma. All the hearts. Wait, how's it? I'm not good at doing this. Like, it always looks weird. I don't know. But yeah, I like having the most updated versions of the characters. So, like, I've recently kind of actually been going through looking at some of my Hot Toy figures. Like, I just sold my Infinity Wars Doctor Strange because the new No Way Home version of Doctor Strange is out. So I'm going to get that one. I sold my Civil War Scarlet Witch, which was the last one. And now they have the WandaVision version. And I've also sold my Drax because they're coming out with new versions of the Guardians of the Galaxy. So I like updating it. So like my collection is always fresh with the most recent look for a character. The only one that I kind of keep multiples of still to this day is obviously Iron Man. I have the original 6, 5, or 7, or the original 7 in the Hall of Armor, and then the main ones that he wore in the various movies. So if the Mark 50, the Mark 85, Mark 42, 43, 42 from Iron Man 3, the Prodigal Son. So the main ones, those are the ones that I've kept. So I would definitely be interested in getting a Wheeljack if it's updated. It just depends on if it's better than the Dark of the Moon original one that we got. I totally agree with you. I always need space for my figures. Yeah, space is a premium. I don't know what a Pokey girl is. So is Serena a fan of Pokey? Oh, I get maybe. Okay. I don't know. I don't know much of anything. But while I have all you guys here, I am going to tell you about the giveaway that I do have planned. So I'm not going to be doing a lot of the reviews on the. Well, I mean, these I might do, like these, and then the masks I might do. But also, I got a lot of those from Hasbro. They sent me those. studio series. I really appreciate that they gave those. I wish that they sent some that were a little bit more new-ish. Like it would have been cool to get Rhinox or something like that. But they sent Battle Trap, Bumblebee, Scourge, RC. I'm keeping RC because I don't have RC. But those Studio Series figures, I'm going to be doing a giveaway here next week. Next Saturday, I'm going to do another live stream. And to celebrate the release of Transformers Rise of the Beast, I'm going to be doing some giveaways on this. The way that it always works, for those of you that are asking about them, the giveaway is, it's always the same thing. Your names are going to be recorded. I'll probably see if Emma can swing by because I love it when Emma helps out, keeps her active. But if not, I'll just do it myself. Everybody who is active in the chat will get an entry in it. Up, so from the minute that the show starts up to when we do the the actual drawing, your name will be added in. So again, pay very close attention to these rules, my friends. So you have to be active in the chat because your name has to show up. We have to write down your name. She says she will gladly do it. See, that's because I love her to death. She's a superstar. But you do get bonus entries if you are an Optibotimus Plus channel member. So if you really want to win Scourge, one way to kind of boost your odds is if you're an Optibotimus Plus channel member, depending on the level that you are, you will get extra entries. So Legend class gets an extra entry. When you are Deluxe class, you get 2 extra entries. The Voyager class gets 3 extra entries. The Leader class gets 4. Titan class gets 5 extra entries. So everybody gets 1. You can double it if you're a legend, so on and so forth. Well, there's Emma. There's Emma just sitting there, just kind of hanging out. Seeker, if that is something that you choose to do, that's definitely possible. Or we'll just, not include you if you want to. But Emma finally dragged herself in here. She dragged her pregnant ass all up in here. Welcome, Emma. Queen Emma. But yeah, so if you're a Titan class member, you'll get a total of 6 entries into the drawing. Now think about that. If there's only 10 people in there, you got a pretty good odd chance. I mean, like we have 27 people in here. There's 27, so there's possibly 27 names that are in there. And if you get 6 entries into it, you got pretty good odds. So if you want to join, you don't have to. Everybody is eligible for this. You do get some extra perks as being a channel member, though. But that's the way that we do the rules around here because everybody has to have a free shot at it. On YouTube, you have to make things fair for everybody. And everybody has to have a free sort of thing because it's no purchase necessary. That's the way the rules are. So all of you get an entry. But if you are a channel member, you get bonus entries. Loki, do you think Hasbro will ever give us toys only color scheme of Nightwatch, Optimus Prime, and Rescue Ratchet? That would be kind of cool. That would be a nice homage. So that would definitely be neat. Hello, Stacy. Hello to the Stacy Meister. Hello, Justice. Hope everything is going well over there. Winter time is starting for you guys over in the Australia lands. Hopefully things are doing okay. Stacy has arrived. Oh my. Hey now. So we got 5% of people. We got 56 votes. 56 votes, and there's only 26 people watching the show. That's weird. But shows that 5% of people are not excited about the Transformers Rise of the Beast movie. I am curious, if you said that you're not excited for it, what was your reason? What was your reasoning? Now, leave me a comment in the chat room. I'm kind of curious. You found RC at Target, but when I went to check the price, it didn't scan, and I was scared to ask for help. I don't think it's that much. It's a Legend class figure, so I don't think it's that much. Still requires you to have the fan out. Oh my gosh. Stratosphere. I feel like a Stratosphere figure, to do it right, is going to have to be like a Commander class, which I'm all about. I think that would be cool. Or even a leader class. If they did like a studio series, like they did Studio Series Jetfire, that'd be interesting. That would be cool though. I'd be down for that. Who here watched the Alfonso Nation interview with the director of it? Huge shout out to Alfonso. I'm a little jealous. I said this. I admitted it myself. He got to interview the director of Rise of the Beast, and definitely seemed like he's a fan of it. Definitely wants to kind of do things. I am curious. Now, spoiler, 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 spoiler. Apparently, there is a part inside Rise of the Beast that kind of nods, I guess, Revenge of the Fallen, I suppose. That's all I know. I mean, I didn't get into too terribly much with it. But that's definitely interesting, especially since it's not supposed to connect. Now, this is where, there are definitely elements, and the director, and I forgot his name, but the director talked about how Bumblebee certainly references other things from the other Transformer movies. And when he was talking about it, he was like, he did an interview later on talking about how he wants to see Megatron come back. That Megatron obviously is the big bad, right? Nobody gets much scarier in Transformers than Megatron. I mean, he's it. And he's like, we know where Megatron is in the Bumblebee movie. So just trying to figure out how we can bring him into ours. And that suggests kind of what I've talked about before, that in the Bumblebee movie, Megatron is not mentioned throughout the movie, but there is a special feature in it, and everyone sits there and says that doesn't count. But I'm like, you know what? If it doesn't count, then they wanted to put it in there. But there is a motion comic in there where I forgot the guy's name. The John Cena character goes to Sector 7, goes to the Hoover Dam, and they see Megatron there frozen. NBE1, I think is what they call him. So kind of Agent Simmons, thank you. Yeah, okay. So it's like it kind of throws that there is some type of connection to things, and then you can look at other things like the way that Bumblebee looks in the movie, especially at the end when he takes on the form of the Camaro that we're used to him seeing in the Bumblebee movies. Now they had gotten away from the Camaro look in the Bumblebee when they made him a Volkswagen Beetle, and then for them to add that on there at the end, that's definitely kind of a thing. Bumblebee losing his voice, having it ripped out by Blitzwing, that kind of thing. There's definitely a lot of nods to the other films where if nobody told you it was a reboot, you could potentially see it as a sequel of sorts. And I do know that he has talked about how like this is meant to be kind of a sequel to Bumblebee, but I don't think it's necessarily dependent on seeing Bumblebee to know all of it. But I'm really curious because you do have Stratosphere in Rise of the Beast, and he's a much older Autobot, very much like what Jetfire was. So I wonder if I mean, maybe we're going to get another little nod, but I think the nod was talking about um, like Revenge of the Fallen, just basically kind of how like the Autobots talk like Skids and Mudflap. I think we'll see, we'll find out. I mean, I don't know too terribly much, but that would definitely be interesting. Wasn't there a scrap deleted post credit scene about Megatron and Hoover Dam? Steve, I don't know if there was like a scrapped scene, but like I said, there is a motion comic. If you go and watch the actual movie, the special features, there is a motion comic in there which might have been originally intended to be put in the film, and then they took it out and they just put it there. But the fact that it's there as a special feature doesn't necessarily mean that it's canon, but it kind of explains other things. Like, for example, we know how Smart Hulk happened because there is a deleted scene from it where Hulk and Banner inside the Hulk suit or in the Hulkbuster suit in Infinity War was fighting. Was it Cull Obsidian? I think. Um, and then he was trying to get the Hulk to Hulk out, and they had like a meeting of the minds. He broke out, ends up fighting him. Now that was how he ended up killing him. They shot it differently, but there was a different scene. But that's kind of how we have rationalized how Smart Hulk happened, if that makes sense. So all that kind of stuff always happens in movies, and I mean, either way, I'm really excited. I want to see what they're gonna do with it. I swear that Bumblebee losing his voice should have put it to rest. Maybe. I know it's a big ask, but once Australia, wait, once Australia won't be released until the 22nd. But could we please be careful with spoilers until it's been shown out here? I agree. You definitely should. Definitely should. That's a long time, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll probably put a cap on spoilers. Have I ever seen Young Justice? No, I haven't. Paul, I just think that both movies are just sequels before the other 5 movies. It's possible. It's definitely possible. It's just fun to just kind of enjoy it. I mean, there's a lot of real good stuff that we as Transformer fans have the luxury of having right now. I mean, think of it. This is the 5, 6. What? This is the 7th Transformer movie. Is that right? That one, Revenge of the Fallen, Dark of the Moon, Age of Extinction, Last Night, Bumblebee. So 7 movies. 7 movies. I mean, that's quite impressive. And they're working on other ones still too. That the director has said that this new Rise of the Beast, this is meant to be kind of like part of a trilogy of sorts. We're getting a Origins kind of animated movie for Transformers. I'm like, that's amazing kind of stuff. So really excited about the future of the Transformers franchise. It's incredible. Jesus. State Emerald T is probably not going to end up seeing the movie. That'll be just funny. She'll never see it. But yeah, we definitely will keep the spoilers to a minimum. That's for sure. Paul, are you getting DevCon? Doubt it. Doubt I'll get DevCon. My name is not MGO, first of all. I mean, it kind of says right on the video what channel you're watching. Change the channel. MGO doesn't do live videos. That's one thing that MGO is not really known for. He is definitely not known for kind of doing this kind of stuff where he interacts with his viewers. I'm not bashing him for that or anything. That's just not something that he is known for really doing. I need to go get a haircut. My hair is all over the damn place. Curtis about Megatron finding out the Autobots on Earth. I mean, that really could. But again, it's like, because Megatron that, theoretically came much earlier, right? Like during like the dawn of time or whatever. Or like when like people were still like traveling around in boats. But his aren't even live building videos though, are they? I mean, he does like live, or he does like building videos, but they're not live, I don't think, are they? Because I see some of them. He's building a Titanic, which I'm definitely interested in. I mean, I'm a big Titanic buff, so I'm really curious to see how that turns out. I think he was doing the Ecto 1, but I think that got scrapped by the company. I think he was doing the Enterprise D as well, so I don't know how all that worked out. Zeta, what's up? Didn't live stream. Okay. Is Kang better than Thanos? In which context? In the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Kang is weak sauce, realistically, compared to Thanos. This kind of goes to what I was saying before, that I really feel like Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, is shaping up to kind of be like a Avengers Age of Ultron movie, where Ultron is hyped up to, he was hyped up to, I mean, he was he was the bad guy of the movie, but they named a movie after him, and it wasn't as consequential as like the Infinity War and Endgame sort of thing, where Thanos, it took so long to build that up. Taylor, what's up, buddy? Kang, cartoon versions of Kang, comic book versions of Kang, I would definitely say, especially since he controls time and he does all that kind of stuff, I could definitely see that version being much more powerful and imposing than Thanos. But the Marvel Cinematic version, MCU version of Kang, doesn't hold a candle to Thanos. And like I said, I feel like they're hyping Kang up with the Kang Dynasty, and I don't think it's going to be that much. I don't think that he is going to be the big bad like Thanos was. I think he's a minor villain. That'll cause problems for him. But is there an ad playing? What does that say? Ads will run shortly for some viewers. I didn't know they do ads now on here. And I mean, they can easily recast Kang and just say, alternate universe. That's easy to do. What's up, fire truck? King Dynasty and Secret Wars with Doctor Doom to be rumored. I definitely think that Doctor Doom could really be hyped up to kind of be a very, very powerful Thanos level threat. In terms of it's so disappointing because we have the Avengers, Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, the core group that are going to be gone when Doctor Doom is finally introduced. That's going to be sad because getting Victor Von Doom to be able to kind of go wits for wits with Iron Man is going to be unfortunate. Now, granted, you're going to have Reed Richards, which will be fun, but it's Iron Man missing Iron Man's going to suck. Everything his ads now. That's true. You're not wrong. I would love to see Ghost Rider in the MCU. I go to the movies and that's definitely true. But yeah, so it's unfortunate the world that we're in where somebody like Iron Man and Captain America are not going to get to go up against Victor Von Doom. That's gonna suck. Secret Wars, depending on how they do it. In the Secret Wars 2, it was Doctor Doom that was the antagonist in that. The Beyonder was in the first one. I don't think they're going to bring in the Beyonder. I think they're going to do mostly Secret Wars 2, a Secret War 2 storyline with Doctor Doom, Fantastic Four, X-Men, and whatever the Avengers team is going to look like at that time. And like I said, I don't know how well that's going to turn out. I mean, I'm gonna that's it's truthfully it'll probably disappoint me. I am really kind of curious to see what they do with Secret Invasion as well, because that was a very strong story arc, and just kind of limiting it to a Disney Plus show. I don't know how that's going to work out, but like having the scrolls and having all that there, it's like I feel like some of that was in Captain Marvel, and then having more of the Secret Invasion thing happen. I mean, that was a very strong storyline where the scrolls had taken over so many different characters, replacing so many different iconic characters and people not knowing who to trust. That was such a very strong that relegating that to a Disney Plus series, I feel like is kind of a shame. There's a lot of stuff that they could have done that in terms of like story building that you're missing out on of sorts, but the Secret Invasion, the Armored Wars is going to be a very interesting thing. A lot of good stuff that's still coming out. I've kind of lost interest in Ironheart based on how that character was introduced to us in Wakanda Forever. Um, you know, I'm truthfully more excited right now to see how they are going to develop the Spider-Man franchise going forward, and to see what James Gunn is going to do with the DC universe. I feel like him saying that things are rebooting and going around into off-world and stuff like that. It's definitely going to be interesting to see how that he wraps things up and brings things into the fold. I've liked DC as much as Marvel. Just Marvel has gotten a lot more love with it. But in terms of seeing what they're going to do with Spider-Man, what they're going to do with the Justice League, I'm really very excited about the Flash movie and seeing how they handle the Flashpoint, which is the primary story that they're going to focus on there. And I absolutely love the fact that we are getting Michael Keaton back as Batman, as Old Man Batman, which I feel like there's a very strong opportunity now that you have him back. There's a very strong opportunity there, and hopefully James Gunn sees it, to transition away from Bruce Wayne as Batman, transition to Terry McGinnis as Batman, and go the Batman Beyond route. You know, having Michael Keaton there as the elder statesman, having him be old and recognizing that he's old, and he's like, I can't do this any longer. And then if you introduce Terry in that and have old man Bruce there, you can have Michael Keaton not have to be Batman anymore. You can have him be old man Bruce, and you can have Terry McGinnis, and you can really kind of pass that on. That would take things in a different direction with Batman. So you don't have to have Bruce Wayne, and you don't have to tell that story again about the Batman. So very excited to see what there's so much good stuff coming out for us nerds that we are completely spoiled at this point in time. But one last time with Batfleck. Yeah. Kevin Conroy, I know. But God bless him, rest his soul. But oh my gosh, it's already after 8 o'clock. So I was only gonna go to 8 o'clock. So I'm gonna wrap things up, guys. But thank you so much, everybody that stopped by. Thank you for all the support coming by and enjoying it here Saturday night live with Optibotimus. We do have some giveaways that are going to be going on next Saturday. Like I said, you know the rules. But that's it, guys. Go enjoy your weekend. Thank you so much for hanging out and allowing me to spend time with you. And if you watch my videos and let me spend time with you in your home, thank you so much for that, guys. Oh, my battery's going to die on my thing. So again, from the bottom of my heart, I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. And until next time, this is Optibotimus saying adios, au revoir, and auf Wiedersehen. Good night, guys.